There are two or three things important to consider. First, we're a development bank. We're a specialized development bank. We work basically in agriculture. And we work basically with the small and medium-sized producers. We are focused on the poor segments of the rural area. And we have taken the decision, we're determined to become a green bank.
What does it mean to become a green bank?
Green bank means basically two things for us, including into our credit policies, green elements, protocols, requirements, etc., which in turn we translate it into our clients. And the other thing is developing an organization which has inside its culture this treatment, this friendly treatment with the environment. I mean, taking inputs regarding policies, protocols, etc. The other thing which is important in this discussion, that's why we see that this is a key decision for us, is Peru. Peru is a country that is covered at 60% by forests, and deforestation is the main cause of their greenhouse gas emission. Agriculture itself is like the third source, right? Because this has to do with cattle raising, it has to do with fertilizers, etc. And all of this put us, Agrobanco, in a very crucial position if we would like to contribute in this process regarding trying to control gas emission. That's why we have seen this as a strategic decision. So we already started. We have decided that we, like 1 year ago, took that decision. We have been participating in COP20, now COP21. We have been engaging with the international community, which is related with this, trying to get knowledge, of course, exchange of experiences, technical assistance, funding. Well, everything in that in order to help us in this transformation process, right? We see a very important opportunity also because Peru has a very large and great biodiversity. That means that we can provoke some diversification of crops in different regions. We have mainly three regions, like we have coast, we have highlands, we have jungle. But in every region, we can identify different kind of products that can are more fit better with the environment. For example, quinoa is everyone knows quinoa already. Quinoa is a very good example in the case of the highlands in order to help better for the climate change impact. We have several alternatives in the coast. For example, we have mango, we have avocado, we have banana, etc. So biodiversity helps us to promote this crop diversification. Also, we see opportunities, for example, promoting mitigation measures, either, for example, by planting coffee, cocoa in the shades. Right? We have trees, we have agroforestry, so to speak. And this is a good way to go. In general, we believe that the reforestation is going to be one of the main contributions of this process. We estimate that Peru has already like 10 million hectares deforested. So we have plenty of field in order to start doing this contribution. And reforestate has another point in favor. We are also aiming at working that with the native communities because they possess their own pieces of land, large pieces of land, and working with that, we also include not only the green process, the green transformation process, but also include something that is beneficial for inclusion. Inclusion is very important because that also helps to make the solution sustainable through time. Peru, as a country, has in 2016 is committed to have some reference level for emission of gas due to deforestation. This is a baseline starting 2016. So we think Arobanco can be a great contributor to this process of improving the situation, right? So this is basically what we're thinking about in general with the process and transformation we're now working with.
What about at the banking level? Being a green bank, does that mean that your portfolio is mainly green?
We have started this process in a very serious manner. So like half a year ago, with the help of the French Development Agency, we hired a private organization that evaluate our portfolio according to international standards. And they have the chairman established that our 10% of our portfolio is already green by international standards. So this is a very good start for us. Even this is also help us going with this initiative. So we now, for example, we are negotiating with the same French agency, development agency, in order they are considering us to help us to create or to implement the risk system to evaluate impacts on the environment. This is called SARAS. But they also consider to provide us a credit line. This credit line will use it to green financing. But the commitment, for example, we're discussing is to increase this 10% up to probably 20 or 25% in the following 3 to 4 years, which is basically what we are interested in doing. This a very serious process in a medium-term look.
Last COP took place in Lima, so you were there, of course. Do you see any difference between COP20 and COP21? Are things getting better?
It's hard to say in general because they are different dimensions, but what I see is there are more awareness. I would say there's huge concern, many ideas, many initiatives. Hopefully in short time we can get to put everything together in order to provide solution. Everyone is looking for that, to have a very definite solution in order to control the impact on climate change.
Thank you very much, sir.